morning when the sun goes up. It might be the last day of you and me. You're lying next to me with heavy eyes.
Hey y'all, today's video is sponsored by Ritual. Ritual is a daily multivitamin for women, men, kids ages 4 and up, and they also offer prenatal and postnatal multivitamins. They also offer a synbiotic, which includes prebiotics, probiotics, and postbiotics, as well as plant-based proteins. I'm taking the Essentials for Women 18 and Up multivitamin formulated to help with nutrient gaps in the diet, which helps with brain health, bone health, including calcium and magnesium. It's essenced with mint, and it's patented in a beaded oil capsule. I love how Ritual is transparent about what is in their capsules, so you know exactly what you're putting in your body. Ritual is a subscription plan who delivers monthly, and you can cancel at any time, no strings attached. Ritual is offering you all 20% off during your first month. Visit ritual.com/MarieLove20 to start today. And thank you so much, Ritual, for sending over your multivitamins and sponsoring today's video.
And I'm too afraid to let it go. If I could, I would turn back time. If I could, I would take it all back. If I could, I would bring back all the memories, not yours, only in my dreams. Oh, if I could. You know nothing at all about what's going down. Oh, like a shipwreck, I caught the sails loose. You're lying next to me with heavy eyes, while I shiver inside with a heavy heart. I know what I've done, and time is running out for me. If I could, I would turn back time. If I could, I would take it all back. If I could, I would bring back all the memories, not yours, only in my dreams. Oh, if I could, I would turn back time. If I could, I would take it all back. If I could, I would bring back all the memories, not yours, only in my dreams. Oh, if I could. Oh, if I could.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a huge declutter, and it's huge to me because I really try to stay minimal. I try to keep my house minimal and simplified. I do not consider myself to be a complete minimalist, but I do try to minimalize everything that we have, including toys, clothes, decor, everything, because I just get so overwhelmed when there's too much of one specific thing. But today I'm just going to kind of go through my house and just get rid of unwanted, unneeded stuff that we have, just to simplify our home and make it easier to clean. I'm also going to be getting a new to us oven today. It's not brand new. My dad is actually remodeling his house, and he's getting a brand new stove and microwave and all that, so he's going to be giving me his flat top stove, which I want a flat top stove because we had one before and I love it because it's just so easy to clean, and that goes along with simplifying my house, making things easier to clean. So the stove that I have now has the 4 grates on it and food spills in it, and it's just so hard to keep clean. I'm very excited about our new stove. So later this evening we are going to be changing out our stove, and I'll show y'all the before and the after, the during. But hopefully today's video can give you guys all the motivation to tackle a space in your house, to clean, to organize, to declutter, and to simplify your own home.
Giving up your dreams to your silly demons. We're diamonds in the dust, so why can't you see it?
Y'all, it's been a hot minute since I've cleaned out my microwave, but I do try to wipe out crumbs, but as far as actually cleaning it, it's been a minute. But usually if it's really bad and there is caked on food inside the microwave, then I will put a cup of vinegar inside the microwave and I will run that, and it basically steams the microwave to where everything will just wipe out so much easier. Fortunately, I did not have to do that today. Everything just wiped out, but there was some cheese that had spilt on this tray and got left, so it was caked on there pretty good. So I'm going to spray it with my Easy Off and let that sit for about 10 minutes. And y'all, this stuff is awesome. I cleaned my oven and my stove with the Easy Off and any hard stuck on messes, and that stuff is awesome. It really makes cleaning up after dinner so easy. Whenever there is caked on food on your oven, I just spray it on my oven top and let it sit for a few minutes, and then it wipes anything right off. So I'm going to go ahead and get my diffuser started with some brown sugar and apple scent, and it makes it smell like cinnamon apples in my house. It smells so good. But basically when I unload my dishwasher, I just put all the dishes on top of the countertops, so that way when all the dishes are out of the dishwasher, I can just go around and put everything away. I'm also going to be decluttering a few things off of my countertops. I've noticed that the more minimal the space is, the less stimulated your brain is, and that's a big reason that I don't like to decorate with words and letters, because it just stimulates your brain even more, and that's not good for an overstimulated mama. So I'm still using the pink grapefruit all-purpose cleaner by Method. It smells so good and I'll be using it for a while, and I just quickly wiped my stove down with my Easy Off, which this will probably be the last time I clean this stove because I am getting my new stove this evening, and there was a spill on the side of the counter, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. I have to clean behind my trash can very often, but usually I'll just slide it out a little bit and kind of wipe up the floor or vacuum behind it. But today I'm moving the entire trash can. I'm going to wipe down the wall and the baseboard behind the trash can. We're going to clean the trash can and also the refrigerator where it has dirty, sticky fingerprints and smudges. And I'm just using the Spray Way. It is my favorite glass cleaner. It's also good for stainless steel. I'll also be wiping down my dishwasher. The bottom of my fridge, the trash can, and the dishwasher always has little fingerprints on it from the baby and my littles. And it sounds absolutely insane, but that's one of the things that I will miss one day is all the little fingerprints on all of my appliances. Because one day they won't be there anymore and all my kids will be grown. So whenever I'm decluttering, I do a decluttering pile, and in my decluttering pile is going to be this laundry basket, and basically anything that I come across in my house today that I want to declutter, I'm going to throw it in this basket so it's all in one space. But I'm just going to be tidying up the kids' toys, and I'm actually going to dump out the toy box here in the living room. This is like a catch-all toy box for all the toys that get brought out of the bedrooms and that they play with in the living room, and it's just a quick way to clean up without having to take everything back to the bedrooms every single day, multiple times a day that they bring toys out here, so I just throw everything in the toy box. And as usual in a toy box, all the little stuff falls to the bottom, so that's why I went ahead and dumped it out. So I'm going to be putting some things in this laundry basket that I want to get rid of, going through everything, taking some toys back to the bedroom, and then putting some more toys back into the toy box. And it's always the small toys that make the most clutter, so I try to get rid of any teeny tiny toys that my kids don't really care about, and I never get rid of toys that they love. So I'm going to go ahead and take some of these toys back to the boys' room and straighten up in their room. Jackson just woke up from his nap. He's still in his little pajamas. Those are actually Nolan's pajamas, my 4-year-old, and I just love that he's starting to be able to wear Nolan's clothes. It brings back such bittersweet memories. I'm basically doing a little bit of a toy rotation here in the boys' room as I tidy up. Like, I'm going to be switching out the wooden blocks for the mega blocks and just switching out a few of the toys. On the top of the boys' closet, I have some little storage bins where I keep about half of their toys put away so there's not so many out on the floor at one time. I've actually been so annoyed by this ball pit because they come in here and they play with it and they dump all the balls all over the floor, and there's constantly other toys all in it. It's kind of like a giant toy box. But Jackson loves his ball pit so much, so we are going to be keeping it for a while. I say it's always the teeny tiny toys that make the biggest mess, but also the really large toys that just take up the most space, and it makes the room look messy when you have a bunch of large toys, but we love the ball pit, so it's staying.
Not used to this. I don't know how to act, don't know how to adapt to this situation. Not used to this, no I'm not, but better let myself give in to love, believe in us no matter what it does to my heart. Not used to this, no I'm not. It was like if we were to waste these moments, they're like poets to me. You getting into my brain, I feel emotional.
And now that the room is all clean, we're gonna release the Kraken. I don't know if y'all have ever seen Pirates of the Caribbean and know what the Kraken is, but if not, look it up. I always say that whenever I'm releasing the baby from the high chair or getting him out of the crib, I say release the Kraken. But anyways, so I have toys all over my house because I do have a bunch of little kids. So we have a play space in our dining room, a play space in our living room, a play space in my kitchen, as well as in their bedrooms. We don't have a playroom, but we do have stuff all over the house. And to me, that's just normal and realistic because kids play all over the house. They never just go to one designated area to play. And if you do have a designated area for them to play, then they're going to bring the toys out all around the house anyways. But I went ahead and took all those toys back to the boys' room and went ahead and tidied up while I was in there. And now we're back into the living room. There's also a bunch of toys underneath my coffee table. So I'm going to pull that out here in just a minute and get that cleaned up. And I'm going to be vacuuming. There was just crumbs and dirt all over the floor. And also in my rug, there was some crunched up Cheerios. And Jackson is obsessed with the vacuum cleaner. When I get it out, he just runs around squealing like he's just so excited and chases the vacuum around, and he wants to be anywhere the vacuum cleaner is.
Like a piece of art, I want more, but better slow it down. Inside my mind is getting all too loud, I get scared. Not used to this, not prepared. Not used to this, not prepared. Not prepared. It was like if we were to waste these moments, they're like poets to me.
So far, I have decluttered some decor off of my countertops. I've decluttered some toys in the living room, taken some toys back to the boys' room, as well as decluttered in the boys' room, and did toy rotation. And now I'm headed back into my kitchen in the toy kitchen area, and I'm actually going to be taking this toy kitchen as well as a bunch of the kids' toy food and taking it over to my mom's house. She has a playroom, so we're going to be putting all of this over there so the kids can still play with it when they go to visit her. But in my next video, I'm going to be sharing the kids' new toy kitchen. I wanted to get one that was tall instead of wide, so it would take up less space on the floor. And I'm also getting the kids some new toy foods. They're all wooden and super aesthetic, but they're also really fun for the kids to play with. So I'm really excited to share all of that with you guys in my next video. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and take a moment now to hit that subscribe button if you are enjoying my content and enjoying today's video. And the last space of my home that I'm going to be decluttering today is my dishes. So we have way too many plates, and I recently purchased this gray dish set. So we have 4 bowls, 4 saucers, 4 plates, and I also have the kids' plates as well as just some plastic plates. So I'm going to actually go ahead and declutter my polka dot set. I love the polka dot set, but the plates have just dings and dents all in them, and we're only left with 1 bowl because all of the other ones have broken. So I decided to just go ahead and declutter it. So I wanted to give y'all one last look of our oven. So this one is just really hard to keep clean. The grates get food spilt in them, and it's also bowed in the center, and it doesn't have a clock on it, so we can't see what time it is. It doesn't have a timer. It doesn't let me know when it's preheated. So the oven that my dad has given me is not brand new. It's actually an older stove, but it's better than this one because the top is not bowed in. It has a clock, it has a timer, it lets me know when it's preheated. So this is actually the new stove, and I'm going ahead and wiping it down. It came straight out of my dad's kitchen. So I'm just making sure it is all clean before we slide it in. And it is actually the next day now, but this is what the top of the stove looks like. Like I said, you guys, it is not perfect. It is not the best stove in the world, but it is better than the old one that we had. We had one of these flat top stoves before in the house that we lived in before the trailer, and I absolutely loved it because you just spray it, wipe it down that quick, and you don't have to worry about scrubbing the grates. So this is a last before, this is a during, and then this is the after.
Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long.
So this is a new organizer that I got to go in my dining room. So my dining room has our kitchen table, but it also has a little play space in here, and I have a baby gate up because this play space is not for my baby. This is for my 4-year-old and my 5-year-old to come and paint, draw, and color and play with their small toys that would be choking hazards to my baby. So I bought this little organizer cubby as a toy rotation area for the dining room for small things. So I'm going to go ahead and put the Lincoln Logs away because I got out all those other toys, and I just switched those out to keep the toys fun and fresh for the kids. I've also been struggling with book storage. The books just kind of lay around and get put in random places, and the kids don't really look at the books whenever they are thrown in the toy box or thrown into a basket. So the benefits of having an organizer for your books is as long as the books are forward facing and organized, then it makes your kid want to look at them more than if they are just scattered around and buried in a toy box. So now I am getting started on some dinner. I'm making a cheeseburger pasta, and if you are interested in this, I will have the recipe down below my description box so that you can screenshot it. I usually try to include recipes and dinner ideas in my videos, so if that's what you're into, then I try to include them in almost all of my videos. So stay tuned until the end of my videos for my recipes. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope it gave y'all some inspiration and ideas to organize, clean, declutter your own house, and I will see y'all in my next one.
Cause you're in my space and